Welcome back to the Slice. Oh, it's my favorite time of year. Oh, quick announcement on not being one of those parents. So here are the starting lineups then for the Madison West Regents. I forgot to replace my zoomer. Lane Schilt getting the start. Bo, you changed your number on me. So number 30 in net for the Cheese, it's Brogan Holscher. Comes to us by way of New Glarus. As we do have, oh my lord, we do have a couple of fresh faces. So the Cheesemakers have, was it 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 seniors on the team this year. There are 2 juniors. Five sophomores, and Lane Schilt, number 5, is the only freshman this year. So Cheesemakers rocking the 3 goalie unit this year. Number 1, Brock Brandley is from Monroe. Number 29, Duncan McInnes is out of Lena, Illinois. And then number 30 in net tonight, Brogan Holscher out of New Glarus. All right, let's see how much I forgot. And we're off. Puck kind of floating in limbo right now, and Cheesemakers finally get a hold of it. Get it across over into the Regents' territory, but they're there to pick it up. Oh, that might be a problem. Shot goes wide left. Monroe coming off of a tough one on Tuesday against Monona Grove. Hoping to rebound here at home. And hopefully we're going to luck out with the weather, and the severe stuff won't come until, well, at least hopefully until everybody's home from this game. Kane up over to Fallgate. Blake Fallgate. Blake, one of the sophomores. His brother, Tyson, is a senior. So Bo rocking Blaze's old jersey of number 22 instead of the number 5 he had last year. Dangerous. Shot, and that one's save. And covered up. Oh, I didn't know I had a shot there earlier. I forgot. Take the shot, goalie. Barrett Brandley, number 11, was on defense there. Used to him being in net. Back in the Pee Wee Bantam days. And that is icing on Madison West. So north we go, over to turn 3. Let's see, what other names do I not recognize? Number 10, Brody Kettleson. He comes to us from Dakota, Illinois. Close to my old stomping grounds. Shot saved. Followed the puck, idiot. Picking up ahead of steam. 3-on-2, but not really because they didn't spread out. Foggy thought he was going to dish it over to Keener. Shot by Brody Good, number 2. Shot covered. I would really like to know why that does that. Oh my. It's got a mind of its own. Like, I wasn't even touching the button that time. I might have to just leave it at a, like that. Yeah, because it's getting worse now. It's doing it. Oh. Unplug it. Oh, upcoming penalty coming up on. Nope, never mind. I got my hand signal screwed up. I thought he was doing the delayed penalty, but it was just waiting for the Madison West player to get back onside. So I just unplugged the Zoom thing now, so I shouldn't have that problem. stick there by Barrett to keep the puck from going deep in their zone. Madison West on the breakout. That's an upcoming, no. I'm getting a little trigger happy on my penalty calls, apparently. That'll be icing if it makes it, and it will. I've worn so much off of that, my little Zoom thing. I can't tell what brand it is. I don't think it cost that much either. I certainly got my money's worth out of it. Lasted about 8 years. If you translate that to hockey years, it's like 40. And then I'm a hockey dad, or a goalie dad, so make it 60. Oops, I forgot to give them a shot. Tried to get the screen shot in with a little deflection. Nice pass, just a little bit too far ahead. Up to Blake Fallgate, tries to get it across ice. He's met with a pair of defenders. Geez, get it down there and do a line change. Looks like Kane's off the ice a little slow. I didn't catch what happened if he... You got a little hit there. Bo pokes it away. Oh, good leg save there by Brogan. Forgot my capture card at home, so I had to run back home and didn't quite get everything fully set back up to how I wanted it, but the important thing is that we're live now, and that's icing. It's important that that's icing. Where are we going to go? Looks like we're going to turn 4. Let's see, who else do we have on here that I don't recognize? 14 is Gibson Daly. He is a sophomore. I got my counter a little too far away from me. That's good. Sounded like a stick save by Brogan, and then it also hit the post. Sometimes post works for you, sometimes post works against you, and that time it was for him. Thought that went out of play, but it didn't. Nice leg save by Brogan on a point blank shot by Madison West. Stick save goes up and out of play. Let's see, who else we got? 15 is Tucker Mallory, a sophomore out of Monroe. And then I covered the other one, so it should be good. I'll see how long it takes me to remember the numbers. Rosie tries a shot from just inside the blue line. Misses far enough to the left. It's a heads up play there by Bo to put the puck in the opposite position of the defender. Good up to Fallgate. Fallgate trying to get it up to Brady Stewart. Nice move by 3 off the post. Them's the breaks. Just don't check if the posts are regulation. Can you imagine? Walk it in and the goalpost like 3 feet wide. Tyson Fallgate grabs it, puts it deep down in the can't talk. In the Regents territory, which allowed Monroe then to do a shift change. Are there any kids named Larry? Almost turnover in their own zone. That was offsides by Tyson. Tyson, you should know that, for a referee. I'm not mad. Just disappointed. Oh, I need to run some clock off then. So there's do that pretty easily enough here. Good poke. That was 24 Owen Hicks with the defensive poke. Tries to use the plexiglass to get the puck out of the zone. Roundabout way does it. That's all, yeah. Okay, good. That gives me time to that's good heads up play not to touch the puck there by the cheesemaker. Swing and a miss. Try the centering pass, finds the left wing. Puck goes out of play. Oh, we're going down here. Up and around over to Tyson. Bo grabs it. He's got Tyson in the middle. Tyson, your puck went underneath your feet. Regents come away with it, get it down. That'll be icing now, so we'll go back into their territory. Anything but Sue. Three, they got the numbers. They don't anymore. And it's out of the zone, auto zone. That from 40 yards away is up and over the goalpost. Incoming. You're going to need to put a little bit more mustard on that to get me up here, Bo. Coming up in 2 minutes here. Left in the first. We're knotted at zeros. It's a nice pass. Good stick there by Hans Brandt. Interrupt the pass. Boop. Is that a swing and miss? I think it was. If you didn't miss it, it didn't hit it very far. Monroe does a line change here. That's why you didn't see any Cheesemaker in the picture. That was really close to being offsides. No icing. Picked off. And that's icing. They like to keep us guessing. Save there by Brogan. That will put a wrap on the first period. We started it the same way we finished it, at 0. Unofficially, I had Madison West with just a few more shots on goal, but like I said, that's very unofficial. Think of it as more of a ballpark. Not the ballpark hot dogs, even though those are delicious. I'm trying to zoom out. So I think they were going to do a, was it parent appreciation or something? But I had to pop back home quick to get uh, get my capture card. The cheesemakers in the locker room were listening to Nutshell by Alice in Chains, and I gave a solid nod of approval. Then when I came back, it was Creed. Acceptable. That looks so comfy. Let's see, wow. Yeah, okay. They're getting ready. Now, didn't I? Yeah, time reset. Hey, still works. Mindy will be happy to hear that. And the only thing I can see on this, on the little remote zoom thing, is just an E and an L. Let me see if I can run this back up quick. Hans is one of the seniors this year. Oh, Tucker Mallory. Did I not mention that? It's a sophomore. No, thank you, Microsoft. I would not like to update my computer right now. What? I swear sometimes it's like they have something in there that waits until it detects a lot of work being done, and then it's like, you know what, I'm going to throw in an update right now. Cheesemakers will be back here on Tuesday. They will be taking on Edgewood, I believe. I'll check that in a second. And then a week from today, they'll be back here. So, yep. This coming Tuesday, December 9th, home against Edgewood. That game starts at 7 p.m. And then a week from today, back here at 3 p.m. as Monroe will be hosting Reesburg, Wisconsin Dells. I just had a completely brain freeze on what RWT stood for. And then they have a away game following Tuesday the 16th at Stoughton. And a home game here on Thursday the 18th and Saturday the 20th. On the 18th, it's against Oregon. And on the 20th, we'll be hosting Kenosha. Two tough games. Actually, this whole month is chock full of testers for sure. And then over in between Christmas and New Year's, the Cheesemakers will head on over to Stoughton for their New Year's Eve, their annual New Year's Eve tournament. Well, they'll play 3 games. Unless it's like the one in Beloit where it decided to blizzard. And then looking into the new year, January 3rd, home here. That will be alumni night and senior night. I think that's the night that they're doing the alumni hockey game too. That's also part of Moving Forward's fundraiser for Greene County. See, then we got Sauk at Milton. Back home at Whitefish Bay. Home against Waunakee. Good Lord. Well, now I'm going by years past. This could be completely different, but in years past, this would be a rough schedule. We'll see how it is for this year. Hello, Gubs. I tried to get it to also stream over to my Twitch channel, but Streamlabs was saying that it's already associated with a different basically saying I can't use it. Even though I signed out of the one at home, I can't use it here. Unplug my Zoomer before it goes ham on me. So the first period went by pretty quickly. There was no penalties by either team, despite me thinking that there was a couple of times. First period went by pretty quick then, and we did not lost my train of thought. Not sure why YouTube makes us use ats now instead of just, I don't know. Honestly, I don't even look at the at part of it. So anyway, yeah, first period, no fouls, no penalties. Not a whole lot of icing either. It went by pretty quickly. Neither team getting a shot in. Brogan had was the beneficiary, I should say, of a couple of pipe saves. Madison West did have a couple of possible opportunities. They had a couple of 3-on-2s, 3-on-1s, but Monroe was able to get back quick enough to not allow any serious threat. And even though unofficially I have Monroe with 5 shots on goal, really only about 2 of them would be what I would consider threatening to go in. See if they can get some momentum here in the second period. And it may be one of those games where it's pretty even, and then which team makes a mistake first. Man, I love fresh ice. Pristine ice. So, I'm looking at the Cheesemakers roster here, and there's really not much middle ground. It's 8 seniors. There's 2 sophomores, or 2 juniors, I'm sorry. So 8 seniors, 2 juniors, that being Bo Janicki from Warren and Duncan McInnes from Lena. And then, what was there, 5 sophomores? 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, 5 sophomores. And 1 freshman this year. That's Lane Schilt, number 5. It's from Monroe. We got 3 goalies on the team this year. Haven't had 3 goalies since 2019, 2020. Number 1 is Brock Brandley. He's a senior out of Monroe here. And number 29, Duncan McInnes. He's a junior. And 30, who's in net today, Brogan Holscher, is a sophomore out of New Glarus. Now I know the Monroe Avalanche youth team, they don't have a bantam squad by themselves again this year, so they're co-oping with I forget who it is now. Janesville? I think it's Janesville. But I'm hoping those numbers pick up. They'll still be having a bantam home tournament in January, so I will be here live streaming all of those games. And the Pee-wees and Squirts, I'm pretty sure there's 2 Squirt teams. I know for a fact there's 1 Pee-wee team. I don't remember if there's 2 or not. You don't understand half of it because you're British? Well, see, you got two things kind of working. Well, I shouldn't really say that. Let me rephrase this. It would be different if you liked soccer, but you're not much of a soccer guy either. So I was going to equate hockey to being like soccer, kind of just on ice, but that really wouldn't help you out either. We'll wait for the stripes to come on out. Here they come. It's got energy. Energy to burn. The other one, the other rev's like, huh? That's my job. You played FIFA in 2014 once. Oh, well, I stand corrected then. How can you not be a fan of Everton? What are you doing? You got to go to the other side. Brogan. Other. You don't want to. Oh, maybe I know what it was. Brogan was staking out his territory. Like when a dog lifts its leg. That's what Brogan was doing there. That's brilliant. Get in his head. I like it. Brogan likes the ice in front of him to be nice and smooth and shiny. All right, let's get ready for the second period. We're off. Took like two little leg scrapes, and there's like, that's it, that's good, I'm done. Put more effort into the one down here. See if I can find a happy medium here with the zoom. Playing pinball here. Lane Schilt going after it, not quite fast enough. If it would have been a little bit later in the period, I think he would have gotten that because there would have been more ice shavings on and the puck would have slowed down due to friction. Smart. Shoot. Oh, right idea. Just swung it over a little bit too much. Dumped down. Monroe change out defense. Kind of. Half a defense. They change out two. Maybe one defense, one offense then. Two on one for Madison West. And they take advantage. So I lost my Don't you hate it when you lose your thing? Okay, so Madison West scores first here early in the second after a scoreless first. The Regents keep it in Monroe's zone. Number 3. We don't have a number 3 on our roster. It must be Brock. Yeah, that's got to be Brock Brandley, number 3. Playing as a player today. First penalty. Yep, and it's on Brock. Hooking. Monroe will be on the power kill here. Shot and a save. Monroe's able to get it out of their zone with authority, and they'll change out 3. That'll be icing on Madison West, and that's something you never want to do when you're on a power play. Monroe will take it, though. ELO is one of those bands that have a lot more hits than you realize. That'll be icing again. What are they doing? He's losing his mind. and I'm reaping all the benefits. Not a cloud in sight. Puck. No, I thought it was going out of play. I would have bet my farm on it. Good thing I don't own a farm. Nice dish back pass there. Brogan able to stop the shot, though. Off a stick, it goes harmlessly well right of the goal. And that is icing on Monroe as the penalty play. The penalty on Brock is expired. Number 10, Brody Kettleson, trying to get the puck down here. Owen gets the puck out of there right before he gets knocked down. Good hustle by Kettleson. Looking for the give and go. Didn't quite give or go. Penalty on Tyson Fawgate. And that will put Madison West on another power play. Monroe is able to kill the first one. Let's see if they can defend this one as well. I believe the penalty was hooking. Tice would never do that. It was a setup. And scores. So Madison West takes advantage of that power play and increased their lead now to 2. Let's see if Monroe can rebound. Puck goes out of play after it was deflected by the Regent defender. Actually, offender. Offender? Offensive player, how about that? You know, trying to get something going here in the second. They haven't been able to get anything clean off as far as shot goes. Swings it up to Hans. He's trying to get it up. Shot goes above Brogan, hits the plexiglass behind him. Hans will bring it out. Over to Kaner. Tries a centering pass, but have waited too long. There wasn't a geometry says that it wasn't going to work. I'll give him a shot, though. A heck of a hit there over on the boards. That was redirected right in front of Brogan. Nice pair of saves there. That was well right. Monroe needs to get some offense going here. Open shot was thankfully missed. Madison West is keeping the puck down in Monroe's zone. That was going to be icing, unfortunately. Brody Good putting on a clinic. Free of charge. Doesn't get a shot off though. Over to Lane, who dumps it down in the zone. Monroe try to do a shift change. They get two out. That wasn't the puck at all. Good puck movement by Madison West in this period. Gibson Daly grab it and throw it across the ice. Try to get it to Brody Good. Here comes Lane. He's got the puck and he'll dump it down towards the goalie. I'm gonna count that as a shot. A little wrister that kind of hoping would sneak through, but goalie saw it the entire time. Puck goes out of play. New puck. Asking ye shall receive, for this is the season of giving. The puck took a weird bounce off of the board down there. It didn't ride it. It ricocheted off at a bit of an angle. Backhanded pass went just a little bit too far. Good thought, though. Madison West does a line change. Good hustle by Good. Takeaway. And he gets one through. And that will increase Madison West's lead now to 3. As we're under 3 minutes remaining here in the second. Unfortunately, this period's been all Madison West. See if Monroe can salvage something here in this last 2.5 minutes or so. Puck goes into the bleachers. Icing on Madison West, so we'll head down to turn 4. The goalie is apparently preparing some warm biscuits for us. Quick drop. They were ready. I wasn't. That'll be icing. So we'll come back down to Monroe side. Aye. 2-on-2, and they get back. And it scoots out of the zone, so Monroe will have to vacate. And it's a hot one. Gotta catch that. Good stick poke there. It's Tyson, number 6. Lane got an elbow to the head for his troubles. Taken away by Brock. Shot and deflected by the goalie. I was hoping he would have been screened there, but Tyson with trying to get a wrister off, gets it taken away. Delayed penalty coming up. Apparently on Monroe. And it's going to be on Lane Schilt. What? So you're going to let his get hit in the head, but everybody is shouting. 2 seconds away from the end of the second period here. So that period was unfortunately all Madison West. Well, they definitely outshot the Cheesemakers in the second. Got some Monroe Avalanche action here at the Slice tomorrow. The Might Whites start things off at 10 a.m. And then the Adams will be on the ice at 3 p.m. And for some reason, the Squirts are going to be here at 11:45 a.m. I don't know why that got put down at the bottom of the time list, but so we got Mike Whites at 10 a.m. The Squirt B team taking on Sun Prairie at 11:45 a.m. And then at 3 p.m. there are the Adams, the Monroe Adams. Assuming the weather will cooperate. Come on out and support your Monroe Youth Hockey Association. There's there's an Instagram account of just this dude who each day drinks a little tumbler of Hennessy. Henny on the raw daily. And apparently today was day number 21 of 360. So he's going to do this apparently for a year straight. A little tumbler glass of Henny. Blame it on the Henny. But what's funnier is that there's 533 likes on this, on just today's. And then possibly more shocking, it was sent to somebody 738 times. Got a lot of Henny lovers out there. I was one of them. The Henny was good. Until it wasn't. Wait, what? This can't be right, is it? Prices at McDonald's. The price of a medium French fry in 2019 was $1.79. That sounds about right. A little high, but apparently now, just a medium French fry is $4.19. That ain't right, is it? How can that be more than a McChicken? A Big Mac is $7.50 now. But minimum wage is still 7.25 or 7.50. One of the two. And that hasn't changed since 2007, for God's sakes, or 2009. One of the two. So you're telling me the price of a medium French fry can go up 134%, but the wage stays the same? A McChicken went up 201%. I think I found what's wrong. I mean, they can charge $12 for a McChicken for all I care. I can't eat it anyway. Let me look on the McDonald's app. That can't be right for a medium fry. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying what they're trying to sell me. Apparently neither is my phone because it's taking forever to load this app. I don't want to share my location. Don't allow it. I just want to see the price for... No. Why do I have to order before seeing a price? You know what? F the app. Why does it seem like every time we get like fast internet, like 5G, it feels like it's slower than 3G? This is a conspiracy. Search. Cost. A lecture in economics. A medium French fry is legit, $4.19. That's insane. It's just crazy. Not gonna let him on the ice. All right, as we get ready to start the third and final period, Monroe trails 3-0, and they will also start off shorthanded as Madison West will be continuing their power play. They'll have a minute 58 left A fry used to be 15 cents, just like a hamburger. Hamburger hasn't been 15 cents in years. Now that I'm fully depressed and kind of wanting McDonald's French fries. Well, started on the third period. Madison West continues its power play. Good stick save. That scoots through. And that will be the second power play goal for Madison West today. So the penalties not helping Monroe's chances here at all. And that's icing. We'll come back down. Brady Stewart tried to get a shot off there after a good pickoff of the pass. Tyson Fallgate puts the Cheesemakers on the board. Why is it not doing that? No. Not gonna work for me today, huh? We'll have to work on that for next time. So goal by Tyson Fallgate gets the Cheese back to within 3 early on in the third. Brody Kettleson passes it right in front to Brock Brantley. Good defensive stick poke by Brody Good. So what button did I not hit? Well, that's not even saving it. Huh. Shot just missed left. Owen Hicks will grab it. Tries to get it up to Blake Fallgate. And I believe we got a penalty coming up on Madison West. And we do. Looks like it was a high stick. So Monroe will have their first. Power play. Over to Stewart. Tries a centering pass. Hans Brandt puts it back. Work for me. No, damn it. So Monroe takes advantage of the extra man and brings it to within 2 now. I wonder if it's because of the Madison West coach is just asking for a little clarification on why his player was in the penalty box. So Hans Brandt credited with the goal, assisted by Brady Stewart. Oh. Blake Fallgate almost put that one in. Shot from inside the blue line by Barrett Brandley. And they're going to get the cheesemakers for an offsides. Change of direction by Hicks. Heck of a hit by Stewart. Trying to get over to Tyson, who couldn't quite get his stick through the body of the defender. That'd have been some David Blaine stuff. Watch my profanities. Woo. Good's got to pass it up. He did up to Tyson, who hit it just a little bit too far, and it'll be icing on Monroe. So we'll come back down here to turn 1. Good save. Like the puck went up and touched a player in the Monroe bench, so that's out of play. Holgate got it up to Tucker, who dished it up to Good. And Madison West gets out of the zone. That'll be icing. Ba-da-da-da. Oh. Swing and a miss. Cheesebaker bench approves of Owens' hit. Bo getting up ahead of steam. Loses the puck. Good defense there by Kaner. Who didn't answer any of my questions that I sent him. Thanks for nothing, Noonan. Cloud in sight. Good lost his stick. Good stop by Brogan. No, that was a shot or a centering pass. Either way, it missed. Shot and miss left. And looks like we got a penalty coming up. on really good. So Madison West will be on a power play. Cross-checking is the call on good. Nice save. Leg save again. Cheesemakers clear it out. Stick save for a second there. I thought he was going to redirect it into his own net. That would be not ideal. Glove save, and he'll hold on to it. .42 seconds remaining in the power play for Madison West. Referee wants a different center. Referee will get a different center. What was that? Bo? Bo looked like he's either going to do some curling or some bowling, one of the two. He missed. .12 seconds remaining in the power play. Monroe trying to hold on and kill this one. In game, of course. Oop. Quick drop. I wasn't ready. Brogan was, though. Brogan was born ready. Power play is over. Cheesemakers now able to kill 3 out of 5 power plays. Give and go. Just a mass of humanity. Ref's being all chatty Cathy with the goalie there. Good hustle by Kaner keeps the puck in the Regents zone. Just temporarily, though. Blake Falgate chucks it back down there. And it gets out of the zone. Three on two if they can hurry. Keener with the shot. Right at the goalie, though. They stop that puck 99% of the time. So you're saying there's a chance. Icing. Back down we come. Had a 50-50 chance, they got it wrong. This is left. Hold it. Aimed that at the ref. And Madison West does line change. Puck goes out into the crowd. Tweet, tweet. Technically. And not sure what the whistle was for there. Referee says, I'm on a need-to-know basis, pal. I see, I'm not your pal, buddy. He said, I'm not your buddy, guy. Directed up and over. Where are we going to drop the puck at? Over here? Over here. Got to be quicker than that. Monroe gets it out of their zone. Good, brings it up down into the zone. And It's a mouthful of plexiglass. Coming up on a minute and a half remaining in this one. And we're going to have a timeout. I'm assuming on Monroe. Hope everyone has a safe and healthy holiday season. We'll see what Coach Einbeck can draw up here for the cheesemakers. The two goals that they did get came pretty close to each other. But Monroe's going to have to do that again if they want to tie this one up with a minute and a half left. I'm sure if they get the puck across center ice, they'll pull Brogan. And, yep, Brogan's coming off the ice now, so there is no goalie in net. Running out of time there. Cross ice pass over to Brock. Will take an effort. Goalie able to save it though. 46 seconds remaining. Regis taking a shot at that open net there. Wasn't on target, so it's icing. job of continuing to hustle as Monroe will run out of time. And will fall 4-2 to Madison West. Thank everybody for watching, and I'll be back here on Tuesday night when Monroe hosts Edgewood. That'll be a fun one. And then we'll be back here a week from today, taking on Reedsburg, Wisconsin Dells. So 4-2 is the final from Slice tonight. We will see you on Tuesday.